Welcome to the Quick Galloper YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. Welcome to QuickGallopJhay.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Meet Donovan Hutchinson, a lifetime lover of horses and now a fully licensed racehorse trainer. The passion took root early, leading to every spare moment being spent on learning and knowing about horses. Hutchinson recently graduated from the training school and is currently building a stable and dedicated team. The goal is to unlock the potential in every horse. The Quick Galloper will unravel the man, the racehorse trainer, who is Donovan Hutchinson, so expect insights, experiences, and a lot of horse love. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on the lifetime narrative of trainer Donovan Hutchinson.
You're one of the recent graduates, recent being last year, from the trainer school.
Yes,
one among 39, I believe.
Yeah, 39 of us.
Right. Seem to be holding your own. But for you, you've been in the business for a while. Tell us how it all started for you.
I've been in the business over 30 odd years. As I used to be still being a owner, but I used to be a breeder too. I bred my own horses, Sardine, Young Boy Heady. Sardine was bred and owned by me and trained by me. That time I used to be around Noel Freeman, God rest his dead. And my Jackie D. Thomas, we at a long odds. And I've been around a lot of trainers, Enos Brown, Noel Freeman, God rest his dead, Freemanker, you know, Paul Hilton. So I learned a lot in racing.
But how were you first introduced to the sport of horse racing?
Well, you know, as a country boy, living in the hills of St. Andrew, I always listened to my radio, and I remember I went to my bed and dreamed about a horse named Space Mountain, winning the mud and water with Capitan Winter. And I went to a place named Stone Hill and buy the horse about, I don't remember, about $2 by $2. And I couldn't carry home money, it's 99 to 1. So it's like, you know, racing has just always been my dream.
All right, so you're from the hills of St. Andrew.
Yeah.
What was your schooling like? Where did you go to school?
I went to Ecclesall. I went there for up to 6th grade. Then I moved on to Pembroke Secondary. And then after I leave Pembroke Secondary, I went to a training school doing electrical work. I'm also an electrician, you know. I'm a skilled man, I'm an electrician and I'm a contractor. And I'm also a horse race trainer now.
Right.
But the passion for racing is just by myself, because I don't have no other brother or sister involved in racing. It's just me. My daughter, Odysseus Hutchinson, she loves racing too. My son, Odin Hutchinson, he's not really a racehorse man, he just supports his dad. You know, so my passion for racing is just me. You know what I mean?
So you started out, where did you start, I should ask? As a breeder or as an owner? Which was the first?
As a owner.
As an owner.
I started as a owner. You
How
know.
did that come about?
Well, you know, I mean, you love racing, you want to do a little investment. So I started owning my own horses from a very long time. Princess DC, as I tell you, Sardine, Let It Snow.
Let It Snow.
Yeah. You know, and I even win some horses that people said would never win down here back. I remember one time I claimed a horse by the name of Mr. Linders. Take it to Mr. Freeman's stable. Mr. Freeman called me and show me the books. And say, dude, where you going with this horse? This horse, you don't see this horse didn't finish. I said, trainer, you know what, don't call it dead. And right now Mr. Linders is still around. You know what I mean? So, you know, I have an next horse named Big Bone Grow Up. A trainer bet me, said this horse would never win down here. And I win that day. I take a tripper as assistant trainer with Mr. Freemanker. The Danger, Big Bone Grow Up, and Mr. Linders. Old Nugent win with 2 of them, and Robbers win with 1.
As an assistant trainer?
As assistant trainer. That's a good feelings.
So you have done even better than since you got your license?
Well, I mean,
in terms of the numbers and the
right. Well, you see, with the condition and the racing, sometimes the horses is there now, but you can't find race to fit them on the same day. So when that time come, I'm like a Bob Buffett, you know. I'm like a Bob Buffett, make I tell you that. That is my trainer who I listen to. Those men are good trainers. You know, you listen to those men interview, they think about other trainers. For a trainer to say, wouldn't mind every trainer could get a feel of winning big races, derby, big races. It's good to say, 'cause a lot of trainers, they don't have that to say.
You have that experience.
Yeah.
All right, so you're an owner. Any idea how many races you probably would have won as an owner?
Yeah, man, I won a lot of races as a owner, man. A lot of races. I won more than 12 races as a owner. And as a breeder, I've bred my own horse and win with Sardine. Bred and own and train and win with him. You know?
Do you still get involved in the breeding side of things?
No, I don't get inside in the still breeding.
So now it's just own and
just
train.
own and train.
All right, so how did you now transition into becoming a trainer? When did it dawn on you that that's where I want to
Well,
go?
you know, I have good people in good places, and I have good friends always motivating me. Mr. Van White, you know, a couple more people always, even my daughter, Daddy, you love the horses so much, why you don't go to the training, you know what I mean? So, through ups and downs, traveling, sometimes I don't get to feel in. So, you know, last year I decided not to travel. After the COVID, I said I'm not traveling, so I said I'm going to try the class. And it was very successful. You know what I mean? I have the bucketive of some nice doctors. Dr. Bartlett, Mr. Ramnal, Doctor, you know what I mean? Dr. Janali, you know, Dr. Garvey. These are good people in racing. They motivate you. Racing have good people, you know. Everything you have good and bad. So, you know, when you find the good people, you got to big them up, you know?
What were some of the keys that you took away from the course?
Well, I'm going to tell you, to be honest, you know, I've learned a lot through the doctors and a lot of theory, you know, to comply with my practical. And right now, this is what I'm doing, and it's gaining success. You know what I mean? The course was good. You know what I mean? The theory was very good, and whenever time you're getting good success, it's always going to be good.
Since you have got your license, I think we're coming up to a year now. You have gone about how many
About
winners?
6 horses.
About 6 winners.
Yeah, further and beyond, and that big day let me couldn't sleep. Joy. So many crowd. I didn't know that I was loved by so many people. You know, because remember this was a horse that I get, you know what I mean, the first time I put him out there, the robbers, you know, it was staying away, you know, get beaten by Perfect View. But you know, it just will and come. As I said, in racing you have to have good owners and people that believe in you.
But let's stick with further and beyond a little bit. What condition did you get that horse in?
Well, to be honest, I gotta big up Mr. Nunes, you know, good trainer. When I get the horse, you know, like in anything else, you know, you get something. It doesn't matter what shape it's in, whether it's in a good shape or a bad shape. You have to make that shape your shape. You have to look for that design that you want. I remember, you know, in horses they cannot talk. You have to look, and this is where groom come in and trainer comes in. You know, you're trying to make something real good. You have to have good people around you. Good groom will make a good horse. Good trainer will make a good horse. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, it's good to say that without Mr. Nunes and the owner, I couldn't get the horse. So now I get the horse is showing me that he's improving. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's a good thing. I win two overnight with the horse. I win the Hubert Barkley Cup. I win the Billy Williams Cup.
Convoys running on the rail, Freedom Street, rather further and beyond, in between horses, and now further and beyond begins to challenge Mamma Mia. Here is Atlantic Convoy charging up on the rail. These three locked together as they drive inside the final 16, further and beyond Mamma Mia and Atlantic Convoy in a drive to the line, further and beyond, and gone by with Atlantic Convoy too close to call. Then Mamma Mia, Captain Calico, and Freedom Street.
You know?
How many horses do you have under your care?
Right
at
now,
present?
right now I have 8 horses. 8 horses, and to be honest, I'm telling you that I'm proud of them. I'm proud. I'm gonna be winning races. Remember, I tell
All
you.
8 are racers. Right?
Racers,
no,
yeah.
No babies in it.
No, I don't have no babies. Hoping to get babies in the future. You know, when you do good, good will come.
And where are some of these horses now outside of the further and beyond and the
Easy as ABC, Expeditious, Bridal Brush, which is my pride. You know, I mean, that horse, I was lucky to have that horse. You know, that horse is, when I ask him to go, she go. That one I've been honed and trained by me personally.
Okay.
And as I said, I want to be winning races. Big Man Biden, you know, a couple more horses. Yeah, man, a couple more horses.
For any trainer, you want classic material to really stamp your class and your authority on the scene.
Well,
Where are you in that regard?
well, as I said to you before, racing is a kings of kings sport. Racing is joy. When you win, is joy. When you lose, it's a negative. You have to brush and go off back. As I said, I listen to a lot of clips. I remember listening to this jockey, Angel Cardero, and he said that sometimes when he comes out and look on the board, and sees the horse at 1 to 9, he himself knows that that horse is not going away. The horse is lame, the horse is sore. What he's going to do? He can't jump off. He's there to do a job. The horse run and lose, they boo him. But he knows that the horse didn't have no chance. All I am hoping for is to get good owners, and I will deliver. I will deliver. You know, I love my horse. I camp out with my horse. You know what I mean? Sometimes I sleep here. You know, my daughter curse, Daddy Ray, but sometimes early morning I'll go to the sea with my horses. You know what I mean? I want to see them. I want to see if the horse wake up good. If he's laying out on the 4 legs or he's moving. You know what I mean? You know, I like my horses. I try to do the best around them. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves a chance. I want to tell you something too. I've listened to a lot of Bob Baffert clips. Listen right through. And he used to ride for his dad, quarter horses, till he become a trainer. And during that period when he started horse, I don't remember the year, he started horse for that year only win 1 race. And now he's a top trainer. But so you have to have good owners who believe in you and believe in the racing. Once I get good owners, I'll be there.
And you've been winning races for a long time.
Very long time, very long time.
Not just as an owner, but as an assistant trainer.
Yeah.
You've been winning races. And you've made reference earlier about a triple.
I'll tell you about this triple here now. The Danger, Big Bone Grow Up, and Mr. Linders. And all those horses are horses that people...
Problematic.
Yeah, problematic, you know, but I was by Mr. Freemanker as my great trainer, being assistant around him. And I tell you, that man teach me a lot. Very straightforward person. He would call me and say, good interview. Horse looking good. No man, come here, that is not you. Check out that horses. You know, people like that motivate you in the game, you know what I mean? People like that you keep close to you. You know, because the game is a game like this where you alone cannot say everything. Mr. Fiani, good man. Decent trainer. I love him. You understand what I'm saying? And Howard Hamilton, as a owner, good man around me. He called me sometime and said, you want this, you want that? You know what I mean? You know, and I said, take your time, Howard. I will come and get when I want. I'm not a fussy person. I'm a Virgo. I'm an easygoing person. You can take a string and lead me. If you try to draw me with a rope, you can't get me. You understand what I'm saying? I try to live a lot. I was growing up in the Church of God of Prophecy. You know, my mother is a Christian, so it's good to be here.
Was Mr. Fremantle your apprentice master?
No, he wasn't my apprentice.
Who was your apprentice master when you acquired your training?
Noel Freeman, and then he died. I went to Paul Hilton, and then moved to Mr. Freemanker. So everybody played their own role.
So when you got your license last year?
I was run by Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray was the one that signed for us. Okay. You know, Mr. Murray. Also Mr. Williams.
You've referenced Bob Baffert quite a few times since
you know, he motivates me a lot.
Clearly, he has made an impression on you as a foreign trainer. But who locally?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, you know, Mr. Freemanker, Mr. Nunes, Mr. Fiani, you know what I mean? Those trainers, I like how they train horses. I like how they train horses. They prepare their horse, you know what I mean? And you will hear them sometime at the track shouting to groom. You don't saddle good, you don't do this good, you don't do, you know, they take love for their horses, you know what I mean? So these are people that I look up. There are a lot of more trainers, I don't remember them name, but you know, these trainers that I call name, I really look up on them as a good trainer. You know what I mean? They are people. You know, I remember going down with further beyond a couple of days, and Mr. Nunes called me, dude, how is my boy? You know, a lot of people don't give you back respect after you get a horse from them. You know what I mean? He comes to the class, he was there with us, and he tell us a lot of things. Young trainers, this is the way you're going to acquire as owners. Take your phone, take a picture, send to the owners, let them see how their horse working, let them see how their horse eating, let them feel good about their horses, you know what I mean? Some owners will really appreciate that. So communication is the key. When you, the owner, the jockey, and the trainer is a teamwork, it's going to be a dream work. That's why I have a couple of jockeys that work for me in the morning, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I have Larry Salin, I have Roger DeCosta, I have Trevor Simpson, I have Mandine. You know, I have a few good jockeys. That Mandine is a very good jockey. Very good jockey. When he works your horse, he tell you. When Teddy works your horse, he tell you. When Trevor Simpson works your horse, they tell you. They tell you. Larry Salin, they tell you. This is what you want to hear as a trainer. D.A. Thomas, oh my God. He's like a Lafayette Pink Eye. He'll come and tell you, say, trainer, this horse do this horse, do that, this horse. And you will work to fix the problem.
Right.
D.A. Thomas have won at least about 78 races from me. I tell you. Sir Dean, El Patron, Bridal Brush. You know, you have won a lot of races from me. Another commander, I was given that horse by Mr. Van White. And in 1 month I win 2 races with that horse. I get Bridal Brush from Mr. Van White. I can't complain. I gone over 3 races with him. You know what I mean? So,
right.
You know, good people is always there with you. So, the good people you share the love with.
Where does Donovan Hutchinson see himself in another year or two?
In the future? Well, I love the training. I love horse racing. As I said to you, I keep on saying, to own my own horses, to have good owners, and to do the racing industry proud. You know, because I just try to mention to you that Mr. Bob Baffert, when he started out, he didn't start out like me, winning 2-3 races for a year. He only won 1. And where is he now? He's on the top. So, you know, everybody deserves a chance. So down the line, I want to be a champion trainer. Like Mr. Philip Fiani, OD, Mr. Nunes. You know, I want to show people that I can do it. Once I have the material, I can do it.
What else does Donovan Hutchinson do other than train racehorses?
Well, I work for Mr. Van White as a contractor. I've been around him for the past 20 odd years. You know, I love to work. I do good work. You know, I'm a contractor, I'm a builder, and I'm an electrician by skill. So I'm always working. You know what I mean? I'm always working, always.
And you find the time to juggle both?
Yeah, man, because early in the mornings for the track, you know, I just go relax. You have proper groom, you have head groom, I have head groom, I have grooms. And I went to my work, do my work, come back in the afternoon. You know, and I'm here until late, so that everything is all right. So it's just that you have to do what you have to do. Once you schedule the thing that you want to do, you will do. You know what I mean? Your phone is like a office these days. You know what I mean? If anything, if I'm not here and the doctor comes, they will call me, the doctor will talk what you want me to do. And I will say, yes, doc, do this, do that. You know what I mean? And I tell you, I have good people.
What part does family play in your sphere?
My family play every part in my life, you know. Because as I said to you, I'm a family man. I love my family. I have a pair of kids, Odysseus, my daughter, and Odian, my son, I have a granddaughter, Havana, you know, and their mother. You know, we have a very good family life. That is my key. That's what keeps me going. I don't worry about what people will say or what people will do. I try to motivate on my family. You know, they are my motivator, you know what I mean? I remember overseas I was shopping with my daughter, and she said, "Daddy, you're shopping for the horses, you're not shopping for me." I just pat my shoulder. I said, "Daddy, you're joking." You know what I mean? And so that's me. I can't see something that my horse want and I don't buy it. I don't have to call a owner and say, "I need this, I need that." I buy it out of my pocket.
Just looking around your barn here, trainer, you seem to be a person that takes a lot of pride in the appearance of your working area and
Yeah.
how you keep it.
You know, I am a person, I believe in cleanliness. Cleanliness is godliness. You know, I believe cleanliness is God. Just like Mr. Van Knight was here, and he comes with a friend of his, Mr. Ed Stylman, that they own a couple of houses down by the Costa there and by Mr. Mike Taylor. And he said to me, "I'm proud your stable look nice and clean," and I feel good because I try to design it as you see on the outside. If you come here, you can see the parade ring, you can see the gate, you can see the horses. You know, I just love what I do. You know, I love what I do. And if I'm doing it, I'm going to do it from my heart. As I said, I'm a Virgo. If I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. You know, I am a Virgo. You understand me? Even you're a Virgo to Mr. Mac. You see, I'm doing something, I do it from my heart. I spend my money on my stable. You know, as I say, I sleep here. So I have everything there. I have my fridge, I have my stove, I have my TV, I have my bed. You know what I mean? I camp out.
You
know
spend
what
so
I mean?
much time here, this is like a second home.
Yes, this is like a second home to me. Because when at night when a horse takes sick, you want to be the first one. You know what I mean? You call the groom gonna call me and I'm gonna call the doc. And I'm gonna call the doc and say this horse don't look so good, doc. And he's gonna advise me, try this, try that, and I'm on my way. You know, because I have good doc. There's a doctor here, Dr. Garvey. I can big him up, Dr. Bartlett. You know, those people don't left me. They don't left. I show them love, so they show me back love. And when the worst you will say are sick and rolling and you don't want to lose your ass like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, and then the next thing sometimes you have to leave out early in the morning to go to the sea or come to the track. And sometimes you don't want to leave out early and you're gonna get caught up in the wrong thing in the morning. So if I come here and I don't feel like go home, and I'm gonna call my family and say I'm gonna stay at the stable because I'm gonna be working some hours early and I'm gonna go to the sea. Because I go to the sea a lot, you know. And most of my hours I don't pound them. Because if I pound them I don't have no legs to race on race day.
Right.
So I go to the sea and you know the sea every muscle gonna flex at that time. And I don't go to the sea to pressure them neither. To tie them up. I go to the sea to let them feel like exercising their whole body. And I will call, "Balloon, don't go too far. Give me a furlong in and a furlong out. Easy. Because I'm coming back tomorrow." The next day I tell him, "Easy, same way, because I'm coming back tomorrow." So I ask him all the tie up. You know what I mean? I try to spend every moment with my horses. As I say, I have a passion for racing.
Speaking about that, we saw further and beyond in an exciting deadheat.
Yeah, that was a thrilling moment for me. I thought I win the race, but you know what I mean? The jockey ride a good race, but in that race, Ferdinand Bian, he was in a mean mood because he even bite off the Mamma Mia.
Right.
Yeah, so he was in a mean mood. He come that day to win. Because, you know what I mean, horses are very sensible animal, you know. And they don't like to be bothered. And I figure, you know what I mean, in the race, he wanted to win so badly that he don't want nobody in his sight. He said he had to give me a win that day. But I'm very pleased about the dead heat. And remember that this is just history moment because further and beyond, this is the second dead heat.
Okay.
This is the second dead heat.
That is involved in.
That is involved in. My aim in the game is to attract new owners. So far, I have new owner, Mr. Jeremy Rachpal, come aboard with me with Easy as ABC. bringing this horse for the motor mile, and this horse had a little setback. I had a little damage when he landed out there at the airport there. Give me a little setback, but we are focusing back right now to get that horse on track. You're just like any human being. You have a little setback and you have to take a little time, whether in the hospital or taking medication from home. So Jeremy Ranch Paul is a very good owner. He's a very good horseman too from Guyana. You know, he's a surrounding of horse people. He knows the game. And he's willing to come into Jamaica to do more than we think. So I'm so fortunate to have this gentleman around me. And next horse that I have here, Vico Dick is no stranger to racing, but he was by Newness and further and beyond Solamia. I've done good for him so far. Hoping so other people can see and jump on board. You know what I mean? So it's a good look in my way. I have won 2 overnight allowance with further and beyond, which is good.
With all of that, trainer, and the amount of things that you have to do, you have to put fuel in your tank. What kind of food does Donovan Hutchinson enjoy?
I am a chef myself, you know. And I feel hurt sometimes when I have to go to the Kentucky or I have to go buy a food because I feel like I want to munch on something. I like to cook my own food. I'm a fish person. I like fish for more than one reason. I like my vegetable, you know, so I will steam my fish and get going and I will eat my vegetable. I'm not a rice person. I'm not a dumpling person, but I plant my own yam in the country. And I plant my yam, I plant my renta. I love renta. And I also love, what kind of meat I love most? Some curry chicken back with my renta.
All right, on that note, we want to thank you for sharing some time with us and letting the wider racing public know a little bit more about you.
Thank you
So
for
we
the
wish you all
opportunity.
the best. Godspeed.
Yeah, man, thank you for the opportunity, man. I really appreciate it, man. It's been a joy,
All right,
you
sir.
know.
Respect.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from quickgallopjaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.